Hey everyone, Gaijin here, and it's time for yet another improv update mailbag vid. So, first of all, as we all know, the holidays are coming up, and that means there's going to be some slowdowns, some trips, things like that, and I'm also affected. I've got family trips to do, I've got other things to plan, I've got stuff to do with Aki's family, my family, so there may be a slight delay with the content that I'm going to be producing until, well, the end of December. The other thing, too, is that the next episode is actually going to be really big. It's the first time I've stepped out of my comfort zone of Japan and moving on to a different country to talk about its gaming culture and what it has to do with gaming at large. And usually my episodes are about 3 pages long in script. This one's 5. And I really don't want to cut anything down, just because I think it's all really important. So this one may take a little extra time, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. Speaking of other episodes, I get it. You guys want an Okami episode. You're gonna get it. Trust me on that one. But I want to save it for a really special event, and it's probably going to be my year anniversary, which is, well, let's see. Technically, I started January 31st, back when this show was just called Gaijin Gamer, and no one knew about it. So, either that or April. One of the two, whichever I get the time to do it, but you guys gotta understand, the whole game is nothing but cultural references. I could easily make 5 episodes out of that entire game, so I gotta pick and choose things carefully and not take too much. Okay, next up, there's a big thanks to be in order for Watari Mono-chan for your donation. Thank you so much. I never ask for donations, guys, but if you feel so compelled to give, I would happily accept. The money that you guys donate is going to go for computer parts to better the show. It's all going to the show. I'm not going to go, like, buy a car or something like that. God knows I need to. Anywho, so yeah, like, I need a new motherboard, so I can put more RAM in, because I'm having exporting issues with Adobe Premiere Pro. In fact, I'll be surprised if I can actually get this out there without having to go to a different computer. But yeah, the donation link is actually going to be in the description, and if you feel so compelled, I appreciate it ahead of time. If you don't want to, that's fine too. On the topic of money, merchandising! So far, I have decal stickers provided graciously by Realms Anime, and hopefully they're going to help be a distribution partner so I can sell stuff online, so you guys can finally start buying some merch. Like I said, we got decals, we're working on buttons, I have a connection to possibly get t-shirts started. It's not going to be anything fancy, guys, it's going to be to test the waters. I know a dozen of you are wanting plushies. I want a plushie, guys. I'm getting someone right now to work on a prototype, I think. Haven't had much communication with them lately, but I honestly don't know where to start with that. One, that's going to be a huge financial investment on my part, and if no one buys it, I'm just stuck with a bunch of plushes that I can't sell. And 2, selling t-shirts and such is one thing with a distributor. Having someone make plushes and then sell them, that's going to be another thing all on its own. So there may be some time before plushes are going to be available. Another thing, I have officially submitted a request for a panel at A-Kon this year in Dallas, Texas. Next year, May 31st through June 2nd. If you don't know what that is, A-Kon is probably one of the absolute biggest conventions of anime, manga, sci-fi, and gaming. It's just all around. And we really want to go. I talked to MatPat, I talked to Ronnie. Ronnie is still kind of on the fence about if he can get there from where he's living now. MatPat already said that if we can get a panel, and if we don't have to pay for the expenses of, like, getting passes and whatnot, he'd be down for it. And that's such a cool thing, because 1, you guys get to meet us in person, and 2, we can meet each other in person. So everyone wins in this. What could help is if you contact them, that is A-Kon, the A-Kon staff, let them know that you're interested in seeing us having a panel, because the bigger of a draw that we are, or that we can prove that we are to them, the more likely they're going to have us be guests, and then you guys can meet us, we can do autographs, I can sell some of the merch that I already have. It'll be a grand old time. So anyway, another thing, I want to do a couple of plugs. First of all, if you guys really like my theme song and the songs that I use for the show, go check out Spelling Failure's YouTube account. And that's going to be provided, I guess, somewhere right here in the video. I'm going to put a link to it. He also has a SoundCloud. Go to those, listen to his music. It pains me that he only has 500 subscribers on YouTube. He deserves so much more than that. His stuff is amazing, he works fast, he works effectively, and he saved my skin on numerous occasions. The other one is, gonna put a link up here somewhere, for Trance/Tech. I call him Trance, he goes by Tech, so from here on I'm just gonna call him Tech. He's the guy who does all of my visuals. He's the one that does the majority of my animations, such as the intro sequences. He does all of the set design, and does the majority of the character design as well. He put up a new show called Game Fact, and it's a little rough around the edges, but I mean, it's his first episode. Or rather, he just put up a new episode where he's interviewing Wreck-It Ralph, and that one was very, very cool. Very witty. If you're interested, it looks phenomenal. It's got a lot of potential, so go check out his stuff. It's called Game Fact. It's a lot of fun. Last but not least, I'm running low on time, and I just don't have a lot of time to really talk about the fan art that you've all submitted, but I would like to show it off in this video as to show my appreciation for everything that you guys do. All of this artwork is phenomenal. I love the comic strips, I love the parodies, I love the 8-bit stuff. For the comments that I can't make here, I make in the DeviantArt fan club that BK Crazy Zero put together. If you want your art seen by me quickly, and for me to comment on it, go to DeviantArt, find the Gaijin Gooba fan club, and watch it, join it, whatever. All the fan art that people put up, I love to see, I'll comment on it, and all of the art that I create, and trust me, there's a lot of art that you don't see in the show that you'll see on there. I put on there. So go check it out, it's really, really cool. So, without further ado, here's some of my choice fan arts. Okay guys, I think that's all for now. I can't really think of anything else, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do, because you're going to see a lot of funny, quirky things that I do, kind of like this update vid. But also, please be sure to subscribe to the Game Theorist channel. That's me, MatPat, and Arani. We're building such a solid relationship with each other. There is so much cool stuff that's going to be happening in 2013. I wish I could tell you guys, but I told Matt I would be quiet about it. But stay tuned, because we are about to explode. In any case, this is Gaijin Goomba, signing out.